Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's actually so crazy that I get to say that I have a YouTube channel now. Starting a YouTube channel is actually something that I wanted to do for a very long time now, and I feel like I just didn't get enough courage up until this year to finally just take the shot and do it. So here we are. I thought that it would be fun to do an introduction or a get to know me for this first video, just because a lot of you on this platform may not know me, but I also share a lot of my life on TikTok and Instagram. So if you want to go over and check out more there, I'll link my handles below. So let's get started. My name is Keishu. I'm 30 years old. I'm originally from the Bay Area in California. I pretty much lived there my whole life. I grew up there. I was actually born in Dallas, Texas, but I moved to California when I was very young. I went to the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign for college, and that's about 2 hours south of Chicago. So there I studied molecular cellular biology, and I had a minor in chemistry and an emphasis in neuroscience. So I was pretty much always into the math and sciences. In school, I think those are my best subjects too, and I volunteered at a lot of hospitals, and I just really liked that field. So I think for me, medicine was the obvious choice. I ended up working after I graduated from college in San Francisco at a company for about a couple of months, and in that time I was applying to med schools as well. I ended up getting accepted to one of the med schools, which is called St. George's University, so I ended up going there a couple months later. St. George's University is a Caribbean med school, and we do 2 years in the Caribbean, 2 years back in the United States. And so for my 2 years of clinicals in the United States, I actually ended up in New York City, which was so much fun. I lived in Brooklyn for 2 years, but unfortunately that's when COVID hit. So I was in New York City at the time of the pandemic, and it was definitely a lot different than what people have told me their experiences were when they were living in New York. During the pandemic, I moved back home for a couple months just because everything shut down and they moved our coursework to online. And after I finished med school, I ended up matching into residency in internal medicine in Florida. So that's kind of how I ended up here. I graduated from residency last year in June. So internal medicine is 3 years of residency, and then I ended up doing a gastroenterology fellowship, which is another 3 years. So currently I am a first year GI fellow, and I absolutely love it. GI is my passion. It's something that I wanted to do since med school, and I just feel so grateful to be able to be in this position where I can practice in this field, and I just feel so fortunate to be able to do this every single day of my life now. So besides work, I actually love to travel. I love doing little trips with my friends or traveling internationally. This year I actually have 2 international trips planned, which I'm very excited for. They're both actually destination weddings, and one is in India and one is in Bali, so I'm very excited for those upcoming trips, and I can't wait to share those with you guys. Last year I went to Thailand for my best friend's wedding, and I also went to the Cayman Islands for my birthday, and I'm such an island hopping girl. Since I've been living in Florida, it's so easy to get back and forth from the islands from here. So we've been to Bahamas, we've been to Jamaica, we've been to Turks and Caicos, we've been to the Grand Cayman Islands, and it's just been so fun. Like, I really love the island life, and I just love like beaches and warm weather and sun. So my goal while I live here is to get through all the islands and visit each one, and I feel like I've made a good amount of damage so far, but there's still a couple places that are on my list that I want to visit, so we'll plan for those. I also really enjoy being active and getting into fitness. This past year, I've really been trying to find my groove into what I like in terms of fitness. I do a mix of cardio, strength training, and also other things like Pilates. I absolutely love Pilates. Pilates is my life. And if I don't go to at least one Pilates class a week, I don't feel fulfilled. My week is definitely better with a Pilates class on my schedule. And I'm not a huge mat Pilates girl. I'm more of like the reformer Pilates. Actually, Legree is the word that I'm looking for. I love Legree because it's really intense and it gives you a really good workout, but you're also using muscles that you wouldn't normally use in any other sort of workout, so you feel really good afterwards. And plus, I just kind of love being a Pilates princess. So my main forms of workout are usually going to the gym, cardio, or doing classes. And as much as I love to go out and be active, I also love just staying in and laying on the couch. I think a lot of it comes from the fact that I am an extroverted introvert. Like, I am a very introverted person. I'm actually very shy. I think when I come into a room full of people, I'm not exactly going to be the first one to talk. I kind of like feel out everyone else's energy and am able to feel comfortable based on that. But once I get to know you, I'm definitely a lot more extroverted. I think I just have to feel comfortable with the people around me. I also recently just got engaged back in December of last year. So my fiance proposed to me in Miami last month, and it was the most beautiful proposal that I could have ever imagined. But basically he planned a proposal and 3 different events for the proposal. He proposed in Miami on the beach and it was the most beautiful setup ever. We had our very close friends and family at the actual proposal, and then he rented a mansion afterwards for all of the rest of our friends and family to meet us there. It was actually spectacular and one of the most memorable days of my life, and I wish I could relive it all over again. My fiance and I have been dating for about 1.5 years now, and we're actually doing long distance. He lives in Chicago, I live in Florida, but we've been making it work long distance, and honestly I like long distance. I feel like I thrive in the environment where we both have our separate independent lives, but we can thrive together as one unit in our relationship, and I love that. And of course, with the question of engagement comes, when is the wedding? Where is the wedding? Are you guys having an engagement? All of these are questions that I will answer in a future vlog. But right now we are just getting into the planning process of our engagement party and figuring out all the details. What we do know is that we're gonna have the engagement this year, and then we're gonna have our wedding in 2026. There's just a lot that comes in the process of planning a wedding, but I'm actually really excited for it. If you guys wanna see the video, I'm gonna link it below so all of you guys can check it out. But there we have it. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little video just introducing myself. I'm so excited to be in the YouTube space now and be able to make vlogs for you guys. Comment down below what you guys would like to see in my future vlogs. I really want to show days in my life, kind of things about medicine, my GI fellowship, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun doing this and I'm really excited for all the vlogs to come. Okay, bye!